So I wanted to add this little intro for this video this time. We're still gonna do the time lapse, but I wanted to actually show you some of the things that I used to make this painting this time. I actually got some new paint. I never tried it out, so I'm pretty excited to keep working with it. It was very hard. It's a little bit more acrylic style. So it's called gouache. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but it's, you know, it's a little bit of a harder medium to use, I felt. Like I said, it's a little more like acrylic, but it still blends like watercolor. Usually what I personally use is Dr. P.H. Martin watercolor concentrate or the Hydra style. Both of them work pretty well for me. So this was a little bit different, but I did find that by mixing the P.H. Martin with the gouache, it gave me a little bit more of, like, I didn't dilute it with water, but I diluted it with the watercolor. So it was a little bit easier to blend things for me because I'm used to using the watercolor style. So that's for that. As far as the metallic style that I use for the outlines or the borders, I use the Fine Tech Pearlescent. So it comes in a little kit like this, you know, that you can try out. You can also buy individual ones if you just want one color. So you can mix and match too. So I have that one. They're both the pearlescent chameleon style, which I love. So you guys see me use this a lot of the times. As far as paper goes, I use the Archer's 140-pound cold press. This is my 9x12, which is what I use for the painting itself. Now as far as brushes, I do have a variety that I do really like and find myself going back and forth. So I use the 10 usually for background stuff, just to pack a lot of color, and then I go back and forth between the 8 and the 4. Those are my two goes all the time. And then for usually keep one that it's clear with water and the other one solid with paint. And then as far as outlines, I use zeros. So I try to keep it pretty small, but at the same time it's thick enough that it can hold a lot of paint, because a lot of times when you use a finer brush, it doesn't hold enough paint, so you can't pull long lines with this. So with this one, I find it a little bit more efficient for me. I do have two different brands. This is the one that I just get on my local art store. It's called Dynasty. They're okay, they're not too bad. But I do find the Winsor & Newton to be my all-time favorite, so I tend to buy more of this when I can. So those are the brands that I use. What I prefer for the most part, I'm sure I'll play more with other ones. And then I just get the round style is what I've always used. So yeah, I've had a lot of people ask me what I usually use for my watercolors. Like I said, the Dr. P.H. Martin's is what I use for the most part, but I'm excited to try new stuff, new mediums, new paint, new everything, and just learn a lot more and see what else I can create.